Hey there. Do you run Facebook ads? Are you list building and do you have Ontraport? Well, if you do, you might think about using a tool like SaveMyLeads to connect your Facebook lead form to your Ontraport system. And I'm going to show you how to do that in this very video. So SaveMyLeads is a connection tool for advertising to connect Facebook to a whole lot of different tools, such as you can do MailChimp, you can do Asana, you can do Slack. There's a lot of different flexibility here. But for my needs, I needed to connect to Ontraport. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to create a connection. I am going to connect Facebook, and then you have to choose what you're going to connect it to. But it looks like you can also do a Google lead form or a webhook. So it gives you a lot of flexibility here. So as you can see, there are a lot of different tools that you can make a connection with. Let's go down all the way to Ontraport. There it is. So I am clicking that. I am signed into my Facebook account already, so it found me. But if you don't see this here, you can click Connect Account. And then you will have to choose the Facebook page that you're going to be running ads from. And it should populate with a form if you haven't already created one. You can do so in Ads Manager under here, right here. You can create a form to a new form. All right, so let me pop back over to SaveMyLeads. So I do have my lead form set up. I just have first name and email address. Those are the only two fields I need to send someone into my mini course. So I'm going to hit continue. Now, Ontraport is the connection here is going to ask me to create a connection. All right, and it looks like it already connected. But if you don't have one, you can click Connect Account and choose an API key and an app ID. So under over in the very far right corner, you have the little face icon. Click on that and then click the Administration tab and come under Integrations. Here you'll see Ontraport API instructions and Key Manager. And what we're going to do is create a API key. If you've never done this before, sometimes they hold it and you have to wait a couple of hours for the developers to give you approval. Usually my first one out of the gate is I'm connecting to something like Ontrapages. Usually the first API I set up because that's the one that gets approved very quickly. So just a little tip there. So if you haven't already set up one, you can go through this process, but be aware that it might be held. So click on API key. You're going to give it a name. You'll choose your contact owner. I'm just going to say sample here. And I'm going to choose me, and I'm going to choose all of the boxes, check all the boxes, hit save. And then you can see that I've generated an app ID and an app key. So you will need these numbers. So if I come back over here into SaveMyLeads, I'm going to put the ID under the ID field. Be aware that it does create spaces because it's you're copying from a table. So back over in here. So delete the spaces is what I'm saying. Get the key, put it in the key field. Again, delete those spaces and hit continue. I'm just going to say this is sample. OP. Continue. And once you make that connection and you choose it, it's going to pull in fields for you. So on my sample account, I do not have my trigger showing, but over here in my Julia's Ontraport account, I do. So that's the next step. So over in Ontraport, you're going to come back under Contacts and Settings. And in the Field Editor area, you're going to click that. And I like to make the fields that I'm connecting to through either Zapier or over here on SaveMyLeads, I like to put them in this top section because that's the fields that populate first. So I'm going to click Add a Field. I'm going to call it SaveMyLeads. And I'm going to put the word trigger. That's what I have it called in the other one system. I'll hit save. Here, I don't have, it's just a text field. So click save at the top right. And now you've got that field in place. Back over and save my leads. I might need a refresh. So let me pop over here. So here is my save my leads trigger. So what I've done is I've connected this automatically connected itself. But if I clear that, you can just scroll down to the data source and it's going to be this Facebook data source. You're going to need to make sure that that email is mapped in under the email field. You're going to find first name. So if I start typing first, hold on. There it is, first name. You can come down to the data source again for Facebook and find the first name field. Great. And then I am going to look for Save My Leads again. And I need to have a text trigger here. I will show you that right now. So, and show you what that text is on the automation. So for the lead generation automation that you're running over in Ontraport, you want to be able to get the people from Save My Leads over in from your Facebook ad through Save My Leads pushed into Ontraport. So it's going on a little journey. Okay, let me share my screen again. Okay, so give it just a second. We're pulling up my automations here. And this mini course is the campaign that I'm running for not only ads, but also on my website. So here is the trigger that I created. Let me click edit and we can dive into it. So when a contact is updated, when a field is updated, and it's the Save My Leads trigger. I just chose it from here, Save My Leads. When that's updated, and when it's, I did a condition, when it's equal to, again, I chose the field here, Save My Leads trigger, when that's equal to, all right, so if you ever do something and you need to go undo it, you can come under the revision history and go back to the published version. There we go. I needed to copy that text before, hang on. Facebook lead ads VAO mini course. So I'm just going to pop that in a new document. Let me go back into edit and we'll just pop that back in there. So when it is equal to this Facebook ads VAO mini course, then we're going to go to here, give them a tag that they're on the mini course and send them the emails as promised. The go-to step is found under the filters area. It's right there. Click that, connect it over here, and it will work just great. So I'm going to hit publish. Again, now that I have that text on my copy and pasteboard, I'm going to jump back over into Save My Leads and find, I don't want to use one of our mapped fields, but I am going to just paste that in so I know that this text is what I'm pushing through. I hope that makes sense. So it's not a Facebook field. It is something that we're just hard coding into the transfer. So again, email is here. And we have first name is here. It auto checked that the bulk email status is equal to 1, meaning it's opting in, and SMS status. You can collect an SMS number if you want to send text. But down here under Save My Leads trigger, there's the text. So once that field's updated in Ontraport with that particular text, it equals exactly that, then it will work. Oh, I could send test data to Ontraport. I wonder if it'll let me go. Let's send test data to Ontraport and see if it worked. Looks like it's working down here. Okay, and then we're just going to hit finish. Perfect. So in Ontraport, I should see a new, come under the area here. There's the test trigger. If I click on it, it's going to say test Gmail. There's John. That's the one I'm just pushing through. All right. And now I can delete him because I know that that worked. So yay, we've got it all set up over in Facebook. I'm ready to turn my ads on and just have SaveMyLeads run. Now, let me show you something. Right now, the pricing plan for SaveMyLeads is $29 a month. They do have a $15 per month. It creates 5 connections and up to 2,000 leads per month. Over at AppSumo, because I love a good AppSumo deal. It's delicious. You can get the $49 for one-time payment of $49. You can get this second tier here, the basic plan, for 25 connections, up to 25 different connections. And it doesn't have to be Facebook ads. They had some other things in there, Google Forms. So maybe you're running Google ads. You could do that too and connect it through to Ontraport, and 5,000 leads per month. And instead of paying $348 annually, you would pay one-time fee of $49. So it's my suggestion that you go grab this AppSumo deal right now. The link's below. It is my affiliate link, but just wanted to let you know that it is on AppSumo for a limited time, and get the tier that applies to you. You can see $100 will get you 20,000 leads per month, all the connections that you want, and all the features above, all these different plan features. And tier 3 for $150, you get 150,000 leads per month. That's a lot of leads, my friend. And just a one-time purchase of $150. That's amazing. So you're saving a whole lot here. I do suggest that you jump on this now, even if you're thinking about running ads, in a couple months, maybe next year. Go ahead and get it if you're an Ontraport user. This is really awesome. And it will save you money because your Zap feeds, if you're going to do a Zap, it would be a tag push into Ontraport. It works great, but it's going to cost you money every single month. So this is a great way to pay a one-time fee and reap all the benefits for the rest of your business life. All right. I'll see you next time. If you're interested in getting my free mini course, there's also a link below or a button on this video, and I'd love to have you over there. I do give you a full walkthrough of how to set up your first opt-in, how to set up your first automation, and edit all the landing pages in Ontraport. So it's a pretty detailed, chunky, meaty walkthrough of setting up your first freebie with Ontraport. And I give you the templates and a one-click install of a automation that you can just tweak. Just take it as a template and just make some minor adjustments, and you're off to the races. All right, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.